sporters attacked.
Welcome to the final game, the bonus game of Sack to the Future Week 13, the Minnesota Vikings against the semi-pro Atlanta Falcons. This will be the last time the Minnesota Vikings will be controlled by a person, but this is not the last time you'll see the Vikings. In fact, you'll see the Vikings for the next 4 weeks after this.
Here we go again.
Don't tell me you guys.
Just gonna be a short.
That one's in bounds. It's short, but it's in bounds.
In the background, you can hear the gentlemanly Phantom Fighter and the gentlemanly John M.
Oh, no. We're not going to go with this gentleman bullshit. You can go straight up and say, hey, it's the asshole John M. That's fine.
All right. Well, you heard you heard him yourself. The gentleman Phantom Fighter and the a-hole John M.
What in the hell happened there? Anyway, so you know how Biden said, law enforcement training could include teaching a cop when there's an unarmed person coming at him with a knife, unarmed with a knife, or something, to shoot them in the leg instead of the heart. Well, they don't shoot for the heart, they shoot center mass. And two, do you want the Secret Service to do that as well? That's my question for you. And an unarmed person with a knife is an armed person. So, I swear to God, politicians say some shit that makes no logical sense whatsoever, yet somehow they hold positions of power. I don't get it.
Don Lisbon.
There's some dumb shit that Trump has said, but my fucking God, the stuff that some of these anti-gun fucking politicians come up with, 30-round caliber clip. What the fuck is that? It doesn't exist.
That's what the anti-gun lobby wants to,
Well, yeah, they sound like, to anybody that knows anything about guns, you completely lose all credibility because you did not use any proper terms, let alone remotely come close to what you're trying to describe.
Although, anyone that really knows anything about guns is already against that.
Right.
Well, yeah.
They're just feeding to
But the people that don't know anything about guns is the thing. That's just it. They're
future Hall of Fame quarterback Kirby Berger in his last year with the Atlanta Falcons, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
They're not even like anti-gun or nothing. They just don't know anything. They have no experience. They hear these guys talking about this shit, and then they're like, "Oh, it's got to be true."
Right. Exactly, which is probably why they do it. Just something that sounds ridiculous. And you're like, oh, well, yeah.
Really? Fucking really?
Oh, wow.
Fucking really?
And an interception.
Fucking really?
Billy Kilmer, future Redskins quarterback, with the carry.
These are the same type of people that will believe in
Jim McCusker, Bill Scott, H.O.
They need to get headlight fluid for their car.
R.C. Owens is on the Atlanta Falcons. That's not good.
Headlight fluid.
Or if you see those memes there that talk about, you got to change out the air in your tires for winter air or some shit like that.
Ooh, Alan Tage with the tackle.
Or reverse the connection on your battery because for your heater, people that fall for that dumb shit.
So when you say these, my initial thought is there's no way anyone's ever fallen for these. And then my second thought is, man, America's dumb. I know somebody fell for it.
Oh, you know goddamn well somebody fell for it.
It's sad.
Think about how many times you were sarcastic to somebody and they were like, really?
It's 4th and inch.
You're like, no, motherfucker.
Right. Or just like on Bleach, where it says do not digest, where you're like, wait a minute, that means someone did, or at least came very close
Warning
to.
labels exist for a reason.
Right.
We have stupid motherfuckers.
Right. Or the stuff that's like...
feels an awful lot like last night's game. At least I got more points than 6 this time. Wait, I had more than 6 and I scored it later in the game. I had 12. Anyway.
Fran Tarkington, 13 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Fran.
With the slowest fucking running back in the history of mankind, Bill Brown. Ugh.
Hey, it's a Brown, right?
Yeah, but not the good one.
Listen, all the Browns are good ones. That's the new rule. There's a guy on the team named Brown. We got to jack up his running ability. It doesn't matter if he's a lineman. Fucking come on! Wow.
He dropped it after he realized I wasn't going to tackle. He's like, I'm not going to tackle him. I'm just going to drop it.
Just hit you in the hands. You know? Seriously.
Oh no, Bill Brown's already hurt. One play. One play.
Any love is where in the hell is that ball going? And he didn't even catch it out of bounds.
94.
I know that this is my. Well, I'll still have Gale Sayers, but the rest of the team falls down pretty hard after this.
Oh my God!
Year. And I think I'll have 4 below average teams, but as bad as the Steelers and Giants are for you, it's just got to be awful.
Yeah, you know, you are remarkably calm considering what you have to put up with.
Right? I get through the first quarter and I was sitting there like, should I just fucking switch it over to a goddamn computer and let it sit?
I bet.
There's been a few games where I just quit in the third quarter.
Heller, Larson, Dixon, and Marshall.
Well, I saw the one game where you were just like, oh, this is enough.
Push X's. I was like,
yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, his linebacker's not even moving.
I ain't gonna fucking. No. Like, it's only the second quarter. It's 7-35. Somehow I could still pull this out my ass if I could get Ed Brown to throw a fucking ball towards the receiver. But
well, that's the problem. Like, I think because you've pulled him off in the past, but that was, Y.A. Tittle and others.
Oh, yeah.
And so your passing game was so dangerous back then, but now, with your quarterbacks that you have, I guess the Oilers still have a decent one, but the rest of them, it's just like...
I could, if I can somehow get Powers involved, because apparently I haven't been able to get, he's been covered all fucking game. But if I can get him start to fucking actually get open here and there, I might have an actual chance. But unless that happens, I ain't got no real fucking chance, because my running game ain't going nowhere. It's absolute shit. And, I mean, my defense sort of kind of can step up here and there every now and then, but if I have one fucking slip-up, which I've had several already, it's fucking done. It's a fucking busted play, 30 fucking yards, and you're gone.
Yeah, that's why I think that we're all so frustrated with the Packers, is because his players are so good. Like, he can screw up 12 times and still be right there. But then when you have some of these guys rated like you said with the Steelers, is like one screw up and it might be too much.
Well, replacement for Bill Brown, Bill Barnes just ran 75 yards for a touchdown.
Can't get the ball to get knocked loose.
And it's 7-0. One play, 80 yards. I'm sorry, 80-yard touchdown for Bill Brown.
Change coverage, everything, and nothing. You know what?
And Fred Cox with a K kicks the ball wrong-footedly.
That's a step wrong.
Yeah, we got him as a lefty, and he's actually a righty.
Oh, I got his.
All I had in imagination was that he was getting ready to come up, and it looked like he was going to kick, and then he kicked with the other foot.
Right.
That was the image in my head.
Yeah, somebody tried that in an onside kick in real life. I can't recall.
Yeah. No, they bounced it like really fucking high, and actually, I think they ended up getting the fucking man. I forget, but I remember seeing that video.
Carl Eller with a sack.
Onside kicks used to be pretty cool to see what they would come up with, but that's when you can slam all your guys into theirs and see what happens. Now, unless you're playing a team that doesn't know the rules, like the Falcons, it's almost impossible.
Right. Apparently, I wasn't paying attention to that time. Butt kiss. Bum kiss. That's triple coverage. No chance that he dropped or intercepted the ball. I figured he was going to be, but.
Now there must be something wrong with some Falcons because he just completed a pass to number 74. His tight end.
Kirby Burger, he's just proven that he can do it.
He can do it all. Whew, I love when I juke nobody.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Go! 70 Indy.
Let's see if I can complete a pass to Lord of the Dance here.
Like Lord of the Dance.
That was some terrible.
Paul Flatley. Vikings offensive line. Gary Alderman, Sanu, Tinglehawk, Bowie, Linden. Backs receivers, Flatley and Hall, George Smith, Bill Brown, Billy Ray Barnes.
Red Bull gets 12 yards on that, right?
Ronnie Bull. I was cracking up though when you called somebody left hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
Potatoes hasn't done shit in this game. I really want to get my house signed away so I can take that money and go get a fucking taco.
Wait, what?
I have a house.
Let's see. Gino Marchetti, John M., Daniel Ross, and Bill Hall.
Oh, okay.
Church, Pew, Leon Simmons, and Gordon Terrors are the linebackers.
I was going to suggest your house is more important.
And Vinny Vincent with the interception.
What you drive.
Well, no, I got the new house. I'm now 3 miles away from work as opposed to 30 miles. And seeing as we've got another one coming here in December, I need more seats.
Sure, yeah.
My truck, I mean, I could fit 6 of us in there, but it's going to be a tight fit. And I need more space. So,
and talking to completes the pass, Paul Flatley, Lord of the Dance.
Why don't you get a van? And he's like, yeah, because no. You are 10 for fucking 10.
I just noticed that.
Fucking A, no wonder I'm getting my ass kicked. I can't get you to drop the ball at all. So that restart really didn't affect anything.
Last week for Bill Brown, 8 rushes, 51 yards. He's got 484 on the season. Ugh, terrible.
Your fucking pants are the fucking result. They're fucked up. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh. Brand Tarkin is 2 of 5.
Well, Gale Sayers did have a 6-touchdown game in real life against the 49ers.
You only got 6 touchdowns yet with one guy, do you?
No, not even close. I think that's his 3rd one. But I'm just saying that I've been trying to replicate it. It's not easy to get one of those things.
Oh, hell no, it's not easy. Typically, it's one guy scoring all the points, not fucking spreading the love.
Right.
I
give him 6 fucking touchdowns with everybody else scoring touchdowns, motherfucker. This is going to be a 90-point fucking game one side.
Yeah, exactly. Although there was that one, did you, or maybe you both did it, like when Cannon and Brown were going for 3,000 yards each or whatever. Didn't you guys
1961.
7 touchdowns?
1961.
Yeah.
Didn't you have at least one game where somebody had 7 touchdowns?
Yes, the first game of last year, I think, when I played Jacksonville. That's where Tommy McDonald had 6 touchdowns receiving against them.
Amazing.
And
Tommy McDonald, of course. Should have known.
You hate Tommy McDonald.
I do.
You know, if he was on your team, you'd love Tommy McDonald.
I would love Tommy McDonald, yes. I have Parks, and he's almost McDonald.
Of course. Tackle him. Tackle him. Fucking, okay, don't tackle him.
Well, it's his third interception.
He throws more interceptions than he does touchdowns, so, I mean... As a matter of fact, most of my quarterbacks this season do that.
But this guy's not spreading him out. He's just giving it to the same guy.
Yeah.
Billy Ray Barnes with a second rushing touchdown, this time of 4 yards, and it's 13-0, barring the extra point.
Well, we're in the same play 3 times. I figured I'd try to get at least each receiver on each try.
How often do you guys do that?
What?
You play the same play, especially against another, against one of us.
Not very often. I try not to do it.
I once ran the same play every play of the game. No, I'm just kidding.
No, there's motherfuckers that do that, though. They find a broken play that works every fucking down.
Oh, well, that's not even fun.
Right, and that's why this is not simulation football.
Right. But, yeah, I mean, that's just... They don't want to be playing simulation.
I'll get frustrated when I'll call a play and the quarterback misses somebody wide open. And then I'll call the exact same play. And then invariably that guy who was wide open is not wide open.
Yep. I mean, I have called the same play over and over again before, but not like an excessive amount. Eventually I'm like, I have to change it up because otherwise I feel like, you're cheating. You know? I feel like there should be like a trigger to how many times like you call a play on a drive. If you call the play more than 3 times in a row on one drive, you should block that play off for at least one series downs. And you can't unlock it until you get another first down or some shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know I've called a play, like maybe close. I don't know if it's
I've called plays over and over again, but not necessarily back to back or whatever the fuck.
Right. Usually I've had a play, like I see it works against one of you guys, and then I'll save it, and then when I need a third down play, I break it out again.
Are you fucking kidding me? He was going completely the opposite direction and somehow manages to make the turn and make the fucking pick.
Look at him.
It's like I had the fucking do the space and this, to hit the guy in stride, but somehow Butkus turns the fuck around.
Big Butkus,
how many
the second
interceptions
best.
Butkus actually have? I don't remember. He had
a few.
Butkus, as great as a cover linebacker Butkus is, he's no Ray Nitschke.
No. That's what I was just going to say.
Because Ray Nitschke, again, did the amazing.
He did not.
He
got another one against you?
No, he didn't get another reception, but he knocked away a completely wide open that could have gone. It was a wide open Paul Warfield. And he was gonna run for a lot. It was a crossing pattern, and he was following the tight end with his back to the quarterback, and then turned around and amazingly knew that I was gonna be throwing to the wide open Warfield, and of course he tipped the ball away. It was just the most beautiful thing you'd ever see.
It's crazy.
It was just, I was just like, oh. That was when I was like, I'm just going to start punting on first down. That was when my best play was kickoff return. Because that's how it was 14-7, was kickoff return for a touchdown.
I've got 66 yards rushing on 16 carries. You have 140 on 12.
Yeah, I would like to say it's because I learned how to run, but I mean, I have a Hall of Fame running back, and you got garbage.
He's not even looking where he's running.
Well, isn't your starter hurt? Like, not only is he garbage, but he's like backup garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, come on!
Oh,
God,
I thought they were...
Was it going to do it again? He's wide open, got a little gap there, and then all of a sudden, somehow, the fucking Bears get it. I'm pretty sure I'm not making this comeback now, though.
Oh, Kirby Burger has completed his last 5 passes.
Listen, is that with cheese or without?
With.
Vital.
What the
Falcons are going to get a field goal out of this.
At the running? What the fuck?
Wait, how many times did your guys fumble?
Apparently twice.
Wow.
Apparently,
So
I changed the hot route, but it changed the tight end's fucking icon apparently. And it wasn't who it was supposed to. So I'm sitting there trying to push fucking what he was, which is square, and he's R1 all of a sudden. It's like, and then I try to push R1, and then he fumbled. It's like, that's awesome. And then fucking Hope picked it up, but
made this diving, flipping, one-handed recovery with it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you know.
And now, adios, or however you say it, potatoes.
I call them potatoes.
Yeah.
Kirby Burger did not have an incomplete pass on that drive.
So there's no cheese on that one.
Fucking Kirby Burger.
I can't even select the fucking player that's closest to the fucking ball, apparently.
Oh man, I never get the right guy when I try to change these.
Well, I tried to get the guy that was, shadowing the quarterback, and that didn't work. And then the ball went flying, and I ended up with a guy down the fucking field. It's like, okay.
Oh.
Don't worry, they can still figure out how to fuck it up. Got a goddamn ring of fucking Steelers around them, and it almost broke out.
Yeah, they looked almost a little bit like the Falcons. They were all there, but nobody wanted to go make the tackle. So they almost let me out of it.
Why does it work in the NFL and not in this game?
That's it.
A flare pass.
Oh, you know why it doesn't work? Because EA doesn't put realistic shit in their game. It's not simulation. Mount, what the fuck? You want to hit him hard? I mean, he's only beaten me on that pattern about fucking 5 times.
All flat leads, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So even though it might not be the play over and over, like if, in this case, like if the guy's just beating the corner on slants or something, then I will call different plays that has that same receiver doing a slant over.
No, I get that, baby.
Yeah.
You find a pattern that works, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna knock nobody for using what they got to their advantage. But like you said, when it gets to the point of where you're running the same fucking thing every goddamn round, you're a shitty player.
Or the super cheese stuff like, okay, if you motion this guy over to here, and then you motion this guy, but when he's halfway in his motion and snap it, then the defense gets confused. That stuff's stupid. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pause it here to it's the fourth quarter, so I'm gonna make sure you're not headhunting. Take out Hall of Fame running back real quick.
That should be a setting. Turn headhunting on.
Right. Just, I'm tired of it.
We're gonna kill players.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Here we go. On the ball, come on. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Something should be open there, and I think open big. So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This goddamn game.
Did you want I don't know.
And two stop.
No, what the hell's happening? Alright.
I don't know. Aha! Ooh. Not even remotely close to being the benefit I wanted.
Adios, Bruce. Shoulder will return.
Down. Stick the outlaw. Come on. Check 24.
Oh, fuck it. Let's substitute. Should have pushed back to go and then I'll come back in.
Oh my god, Billy Kilmer just broke a tackle.
That was a bad idea. Whoa.
What? Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's wide the fuck open. Go figure it.
Sure.
Wait, did you take
Wow.
your
Come
quarterback
on!
Yeah, that is the backup quarterback.
out? Go figure. You take out the backup quarterback and you miss a fucking pass.
Yeah. Oh well.
Don't tell me perfect and not let me block the kick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think the couple.
Bruce Stern and Hine. Fuck 'em.
Who needs it?
Ready, break.
Don't fucking pump fake.
Oh boy.
Jesus. Yeah, you went for the run blitz also.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This fucking game. 12 of 15 now. What bullshit. God damn.
Kirby Burger.
Yeah! Kirby fucking Burger. Oh, he just had an incomplete pass. My fucking god.
Nope, the wind took it. Holy fuck.
It is windy here today.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This goddamn game. It's 14-14.
No, it's not. It's 56-13.
Because this fucking game doesn't know anything else to do but cheat.
Wow, I thought you were going to break it for a second there because, you know, the series getting off back with it.
Yeah, there's been a couple, on both sides, there's been a couple returns that if we had good returners, we could have went. Like, I don't know if that was, Devin Hester.
Yeah, right? Good shot. Okay, nobody's going to attack on him, huh?
Go now. 30 days. Check. Steve Griffin. Hustle.
What happened?
Hey, nice 7.
What?
I thought you guys both went quiet. And I was like, what happened?
Oh.
This fucking game, man. This is unreal. How fucking amazingly good this goddamn game is.
If you, want to let the Falcons win, again, cool.
Well, it's just amazing. I mean, they've called every fucking play right.
That happens. Because, you know, EA Sports makes simulation football. Let me put it this way. World of Warcraft has better Pokemon than EA Sports has football.
That's just it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't throw it to the guy I was covering, you dick.
Do you hate when that happens?
Absolutely.
Although it's not as bad as when they do throw it to the guy you're covering and you screw it up, because that happens to me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm all over this. Oh, no, I screwed it up.
I will say this. I cannot wait till I get Roger Staubach.
I can.
Having played Fran Tarkington and having a quarterback that can roll out on the run and throw and complete a pass is like the greatest feeling ever.
Listen, I can't wait until I get Phil Simms and I can punch a referee.
18-yard touchdown run by Fran Tarkington.
Somehow I don't get the fumble recovery.
Yeah, I know.
Well, now we'll find out how rigged Madden is. The score right now at halftime is 21-14, Minnesota. Well, with 16 seconds left.
Oh, and that's supposed to be the final. What was he doing? Pump faking?
If you double tap it, yeah.
Yeah, I only hit it once, but he was either pump faking or he took an hour to throw it. Oh.
No, it took an hour to throw.
Yeah. I thought you only did that on deep drops.
Nope.
Took like a two-step drop. So that
what happens there is that's the animation of a sack.
Yeah.
That was pre-scripted.
Right.
They decided that you were going to be sacked on that play no matter what you did, so therefore you were not allowed to throw the ball when you wanted to throw the ball. And somehow he's still going. And for a first down. What the fuck? Just drill him. Put your helmet right in the middle of his spine and take him out of the game. Come on now.
Wow. This is why I changed some players.
This is the 60s. You were allowed to do that back then.
I know. Yeah, if this was really 60s football, I would have took more guys out. But like, forget that.
Knowing what you know, anyway.
Yeah. A team down by.
You know that's why they took the ambulance out of the game, right? It's because they didn't want to promote, fucking unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess, is how they want to describe it. I was going to say violence, but the game is violence.
Right. Oh, he was trying to rip it out of there.
Yeah. He wasn't going for the ball, he was trying to tear your head off.
Right.
What is the 2-minute warning? The Steelers looking to regroup and pull this comeback out of their ass. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you might be out of time now.
What the fuck is that? Alright, punt. What, you don't think you could pin me on the one?
I was thinking about going for it just because, then you have to go 99 yards or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But the last time I did that, it was against the computer, the cheating Chiefs, I think, or whatever. But they had me, I did the quarterback sneak, thinking if I get the touchdown, I was at the 1. I was like, quarterback sneak, if I get the touchdown, great. If I don't, they have to go 99 yards. Nope, hits me, I fumble, the defense recovers it and returns it for a touchdown. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Apparently, they want me to return left. I don't have any other option. That pisses me off too.
Yeah.
They won't give you a fucking multiple.
I mean,
pick whatever fucking return I want.
Right, you should be able to. Number one, if you're not able to, why is it not just left, middle, right every time?
Right.
Why would I ever need to have two choices be left?
Right. This game makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that's just laziness. Oh, come on.
They say, we ain't got enough time in a year to put in the stuff that everybody wants. So all we want is simulation football.
Right. Well, I mean, I understand there's a lot of things that I'm sure are hard to do.
I get that too, but at the same time, they're not really adding.
You could hard code it. There is no logarithm. Left, middle, right are your choices on every kickoff. Hard coded. Cannot be overridden.
Look at the flying V again. Fuck it. Holy God, butt kiss was like a heat seeking nickel. Sorry, what the fuck's a nickel? Listen.
That was more like butt kiss, not the crazy jumping interception.
Fucking come on! Throw it at the receiver. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna let you do it.
Well, Madden is not forcing history.
All right, so
28-14.
Here's a bonus question for 50 points. What's the name of that thing that hangs down in the back of our throat?
Uvula?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was a Far Side cartoon that said "Final page of the medical boards." I will remind everybody that I am not a medical professional.
It's good to know. Although I guess even, gosh, I can't even remember what the power plant. I was like, what are we saying again? Power plant. Even a power plant would need medical.
Yes. Power plants need medical people.
Yes. Just not you.
Right. I'm not a medical person. I do know how to tell if somebody's alive, but that's about it.
Oh, that's something.
And if there's no pulse, you're probably dead. Pretty good chance. Another way to figure that out, give them a good sternum rub, or fuck it, give them a tap on the jennies and see if they jump.
Yeah, if that's not doing it, then pretty sure you got either one of those infinite gender people or dead guy. Wow. That was one of my only, that might be my only game against a human this year that I have not turned the ball over.
Somehow.
Even though I did fumble, but miraculously it went right into my offensive lineman's hands. I don't even think it hit the ground on that one. It just went, here you go. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm done for this week, but there is the Giants game still on John M. And
yeah, and it'll be sometime tomorrow, whether it's before or after work. I can't tell you yet.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night.
I somehow still need 29%.
29%.
Online connected survey. Fuck you, unacceptable.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to do all this running for nothing because it's going to be a holding penalty. This is the third fucking holding penalty I've had in 2 games. This bullshit game.
Hey, Dick Butkus got an upgrade for that after that game.
Yeah, because he had like 10 interceptions.
I think it was only 2, but still, that's a lot for him.
210.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line. Guys, game situation. Ready?
Oh, this fucking game. God damn it. Fucking game.
Somebody was asking if there's any garbage or recycling companies.
No
in the
way.
area other than the main one. And I really wanted to like reply and say, just private. Hey, look at that! I get to upgrade 2 players. One of them is even like one of my better players. He's rated overall of 76. Holy shit!
I upgraded Butkus and then realized I have, you know, you have to get to 500 snaps to see your rookie's rate, your rookie's development or whatever. He's at 499. Like, dang it! I should have punted 5 seconds ago and made you run one more play.
I am 3-9. Awesome.
Well, believe it or not, that's according to Vinny's rules of you just have to do better than they did in real life. That's a success because they were 2-12 in real life.
Oh, shite. Alright, I'm going to shut her down for tonight. We'll see you fellas later.
Have a good one.
Take it easy. Still 21-14.
No, it's 28-16 because
16.
yeah, they got a fucking safety because of bullshit. I ran for 60 yards, and of course there was a holding penalty because the game has to do it, you know.
Sure. All right. I mean, not when they happen, but I'm all right with the penalties just because they do happen.
They do happen, and I get it, but it's just I want to see them get called. You know, I want to see the computer get called, and that's the problem.
I've had a few. I wonder if they truly don't get penalties against you, or if you just don't see them. You know, just like other things, where it's like, well, it never happens to them, and then if you look at your game, you're like, oh yeah, I guess it does. Because I get some against me, I know that, and then when I watch Vinny and John, the computer seems to penalize them as well. But it could just be that thing where it doesn't penalize you.
Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh!
Oh, Gale Sayers.
Is that an interference? All right. Pass interference on the defense. That's the right call, too.
See, there you go. You just have to ask. Jim Taylor's above Lenny Moore now.
Yes, because he had 176 fucking yards.
I'm still breaking up your 4 in a row there.
Oh, you suck.
That's Jim Brown, and that's not close. 1601. Dick Bass 1277. Gale Sayers 1208. Perkins 1159, and Mingo 1143.
Why do you have to keep Perkins from getting third? You know I care more about my Cowboys than anything else.
Well, I care about my Bears more than anything, especially when I have Gale Sayers or Walter Payton.
Well, I care about mine when I get, you know, Calvin Hill, Dwayne Thomas, Tony Dorsett, Herschel Walker, Emmitt Smith.
Okay, you don't need that many, number one. Number two, there's going to be a point where you have Tony Dorsett and I have Walter Payton at the same time. So hopefully those are some good rivalries. Or, you know, I'm sure you'll win them, but
I want you to enjoy the games, but I hope I win every game.
right. Well, no, I meant rushing titles for them.
I was trying to play it cool with Vinny because I just lose my brain because I'm getting beat by his stud players, and I'm like, ah. By the way, last night's game with the Rams and the Lions, it was first half, it was 40-6.
I stopped watching.
Yeah, it was 40-6.
And I didn't stop watching because I hate you or anything.
Right.
But there was something happening. Well, first of all, you're the Rams, and you have 2 X factors on your defensive line, and the other 2 that are not X factors are still decent.
Right.
And so when you play the Rams, you're not going to have time to ever complete a 15-yard pass. But then it was 4th and 28, and he didn't punt. And I was like, oh, God, there's no way this is anything but a sack. Like, I know for sure it's a sack before the play even happens. Sure enough, it was a sack. And then I was like, oh, this is just, I don't need to watch this.
Well, and that's what happened in the first half. I mean, the first half with the Rams, you know, I learned how to play the Rams defense finally. And so I was just playing it that way. And, you know, he would hold on to the ball too long and get a sack. And then he just started going for it on 4th down. And I think he made one, but that was it. And, you know, he scored.
Well, because they kept getting longer. Yeah. I mean, he made a few of them against me just now, but he had 4th and 3, 4th and 2, 4th and 5. And that's dangerous because he can pick those up for sure. But 4th and 15 against the Rams for sure, there's no way. Bears, probably not. My other 3 teams, you might be able to. At least you're not getting sacked, but teams that have a pass rush, well, like the Vikings.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it against the Vikings if it's 4th and anything more than 8. There's no way, no matter where I am on the field, I'm not going for it because the Vikings' rush is too good.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's basically what happened, and I basically stopped. I mean, it's still John, and he can put points up in a hurry, but I took I immediately went to 2 clock mode, and you know, my first drive lasted almost 6 minutes, and I just kind of, you know, ran the ball, completed 3rd downs, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, I did that a little bit in this game too, because this wasn't. I'm sure there was at least a couple times he failed to go for it, get it on 4th down. But I don't remember anything ridiculous. Like, I know one time it was ridiculous, like 4th and 20 something, and he punted. And I'm like, well, that's good. I wish that would happen against the Rams, but you know, it's sometimes it's just there's no way it's going to happen, so you just got to punt. But I was getting. Buckus had one ridiculous interception. Witzel had 3 interceptions. One he threw at me. The other one was a 50-50 ball, and I just won it. And the other one was a great, ridiculous, one-handed spinning interception. So I'm like, wow. I'm just getting all these great interceptions in this one. And then, so before we knew it, it was already 50-10 or something like that, 50-7 or 46-7. And I was like, okay, I need to get this game over because this is the kind of game where I'll lose Gale Sayers or my starting quarterback or something, and then be like, yeah, you took first place in the Packers, but it doesn't matter. Like that first year when I lost my running back, Gallimore, at the end of the season, and then the first playoff game I lost my quarterback, and it didn't matter that I was 16-0. So it's like, yep, get these guys out of the game. 2 o'clock, just get out of here. And I joked with him that I was going to try to get Gale Sayers 6 touchdowns, but really in my head I was like, no, I'm not. There's no way I'm going to go for 6 touchdowns, which I possibly could have gotten. I don't know. But that haven't hurt. Forget that.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Yeah, I couldn't. That's why I kind of, because I've run up the score against him so bad, and I haven't even wanted to. 21 of 25 is Kirby fucking Burton. Can you believe this shit? I mean, I can't do anything now. I can't get to him. Can't blitz him. He throws to the right guy, even if I have him covered. And zone, he's just picking me apart. And the Viking defense cannot get to him.
Yeah, I know what you mean about the AI is completely retarded when it comes to, like, if I'm playing the Chiefs, the AI doesn't make good calls. They just have these guys flying around, and then they get extra boosts on top of that they're already good. And so that's what happens. But when I play the AI teams, either they'll get these boosts on defense, or they'll be like the Marshals, which I never lose to. But it seems like they have a genius at offensive coordinator or something. No matter what I do, they counter it. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm not getting pressure off blitz, and they just max protect on that play. You're like, whatever. And then they drop everyone to cover, and then they'll do a draw or something. Like, come on. Like they know my plays or something. And so I don't know if at some point the team's rated so bad that they're just like, okay, let's give them perfect play calling.
Well, it has to be. I mean, it just has to.
Because they manage the real teams completely pathetically as far as play calling goes. But the
oh, come on, man.
Amazing calls.
23 of 28. Just marching right down the fucking field.
And there are some of the guys, like I think the Bengals guy throws to his running back like all the time. So he's completing like 2-yard passes. Like, okay, whatever. Fine, go 40 of 42 for 50 yards. but then they're like Kirby Burger, he'll hit some 10-yard passes and stuff. Like, come on.
He just threw a pick. I just mixed up into man for man, and he just threw a pick. So.
Holy crap, Tommy McDonald almost has as many receptions as Pete Retzlaff.
Yes. Well, Retzlaff's hurt, if I remember. Check and see if Retzlaff's hurt.
All right.
Well, the Vikings are going to have 2 100-yard rushers today.
Is one of them targeted?
No, he's at 50. But Billy Ray Barnes ran for 80 yards and then 180-yard run. And then
Bill Brown.
Bill Brown has just been getting, lately been getting 10 yards a clip here.
The Eagles have, wait, hold on. Wow, the Eagles, he's the only guy not hurt on the Eagles. They have the most injuries of anyone in the league, but not Retzlaff. You gotta feel bad for the Eagles with all those injuries.
Nope.
And then the Giants have 31 weeks worth of injuries. So the NFC East, everyone is hurt. But I bet the Cowboys have nobody here. Let me check real quick.
No, we don't have anybody hurt.
Yeah, of course. See if the Redskins are hurt at all. Wow. 10, 16, 20. So Redskins have 20 weeks of injuries. Giants have 31. The Eagles have 16. The Cowboys have 0.
God, Bill Brown, you suck.
So I don't want to hear about the computer not getting penalties because they get hurt. Your entire division's hurt except for your team's perfectly healthy.
Well, I've also benched. I mean...
Well, let the backups be hurt then. Someone needs to get hurt is what I'm saying. I don't care if it's Dan Reeves, but somebody.
I don't want Dan Reeves. He's my guy who catches balls out of the backfield.
See? You use your backups.
Yes.
Well then, let Perkins be hurt.
Hell no. I don't have a... I mean, Reeves, you know how much of a drop-off, thanks to you, I have between my running backs? I mean...
Well, does ratings matter, though? Because Mingo's not much of a drop-off from Clem Daniels, apparently. In fact, he's got the best day. He's better than Jim Brown on yards per carry. I could go outside right now and ask people, well, who the better running back was, Jim Brown or Gene Mingo, and it wouldn't be close.
Well, you know, I can't explain it. You know, it just happened.
Yeah, well, he could have did that in Denver as a long season. There's 3 teams that are 10-2.
Yeah, the Colts, the Rams, the Cowboys.
Yeah. Without naming names, here is the offensive point production of those 3 10-2 teams. 434 points, 358 points, 257 points.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then there's the 9-2 team that's only scored 235.
That would be your Patriots?
No, it's the Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs, yeah.
Chiefs don't win big. They've only outscored their opponents by not even 60 points, but they're 9-2. Jeez. I didn't realize that. Just win all these close games like a bunch of jerks.
Or
Hey, the Raiders are more realistic. 305 only. The Raiders are your most realistic.
Ready! 50, play.
Wait a minute. The Raiders are the most realistic team. I have a feeling if I check injuries, they'll be the only ones that have injuries.
Yes, Clem Daniels is out for 5 weeks.
Huh, imagine that. I score 4,000 points a game because I never get hurt.
Clem Daniels has been hurt. He's been hurt all season, as a matter of fact.
I know, but the Raiders are your only team not scoring 1,000 points. That's what I'm saying.
Well, now, Leroy Horde, I've had a couple players hurt on the Browns.
I'm just giving you trash.
I know. All right, I'm rubbing it in.
Unless there's a AFC Championship game somehow, which I don't even know if either of my teams will make it, but if somehow the Patriots got hot or something, and we're playing the Browns in the AFC Championship game, that would be the only time I'd be okay with Jim Brown being hurt.
I won't lie, I'm hoping that I have all 4 teams in the championship game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know who wouldn't. Well, the only reason I wouldn't want that, I guess, is because I would rather the Super Bowl be played.
Well, sure.
Even though bragging rights wise, it would be awesome, but I would much rather be the Bears and play the Colts like we did last week than have the Bears simulate to the Broncos and the Broncos beat them for some stupid reason.
I mean, in the NFC, it's going to be 5 human teams and the Panthers. So I don't know who's going to come out. I have no confidence because the Packers are so fucking good.
They're good. But you beat them twice.
I beat them twice, but I beat them once on a fluke play because Vinny didn't play the right defense, which he seemed to have corrected. And because he doesn't play, he doesn't do zone defense when it's man-to-man, when it's Hail Mary time.
Oh, okay.
He plays man-to-man, and, so that way everybody's covered. And, I won because Jim Brown is Jim Brown. I mean, he ran over 3 guys.
Yeah, but Jim Brown's going to be Jim Brown the rest of the year.
Right. But I don't have Jim Brown on the Cowboys or the Rams.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The only thing I have on the Cowboys are I've got Bob Hayes, which doesn't work because both their cornerbacks can rub step for step with Paul Warfield. So I'm assuming they're going to run step for step with Bob Hayes. Besides the fact that my offensive line isn't as good as the Browns as the Cowboys. So I can't throw those kinds of plays.
I thought you were going to say besides the fact that the Packers have an X-Factor safety.
Well, I mean, they have an X-Factor corner, but I was throwing away. I threw away from the corner, and that fucking guy still ran step for step with Paul Warfield and intercepted the ball in the end zone. So I'm like, at this point, what can I do? Because I threw on the same side of the field as Herb Adderley, and he got off of his guy and intercepted the pass and ran it for a touchdown.
Yes.
I'm like,
That's what I'm saying.
Well, fuck,
You know what? That reminds me. I just want to make sure I didn't screw up. I'm pretty sure Nitschke is not that good at pass coverage, but I need to check.
Oh, he's awesome at pass coverage.
No, I know he is, but I think it's just like in Madden, if his ratings are good in general, then he's good at all things, which is stupid because they have scheme players for a reason. Like, I didn't make him a pass coverage. Let me just check. Okay. 92 overall. He is good. But, let's see. He's probably a little bit higher than he should be. He's in the 70s. 90s. He probably should be lower, actually. He's a cover guy. But he's not like a 90 cover guy or anything. And he's probably grown. So every once in a while we keep broadcasting when we go into our upgrades.
Right.
So I don't know what your philosophy is with that. Like I just got to upgrade with Gale Sayers and